little bit past 6 p.m. I'm your host, SneakyDevil. That means it's time for Fanfiction Contempt Theater. Alright.
Ah, Jesus Christ, I forgot I didn't have our stream muted in the background. Oh, God, my ears. Oh, you're so much louder over the internet. Oh, God. No, okay, Arn agrees with me. Yeah, you need to turn your ass down, boy.
Or I could just not scream into the mic.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck you, I'm gonna go play Stellaris.
Alright. Anyway. As you can tell, Atin's joining us today.
Like usual.
Like usual.
What, I was gonna say, when do I officially get the like usual tag? Is that after another 150 episodes?
I've said it a couple times. Max is not joining us today, as usual. Happy?
I mean, I wasn't asking you to throw shade on Max. That was not what I was asking.
Well, I mean, one of them has to get the as usual tag applied to them.
Right, so I'm saying just promote me as being consistently there, rather than pointing out Max's lack of attendance because he has other things to do.
Arn does raise a good point. It is not Tuesday. It is a Friday.
And if you're wondering why we didn't send out our usual message on Discord as the fact that we're live, folks, that's because Discord's fucking broken. As of 5
Harry Potter and Ruby! That's always a good way to start a stream. Alright.
I am so depressed.
So I have 2 liters of 80 proof vodka. I am hoping to keep it around 2 liters by the time I leave this stream. We'll see if we can keep to that. Alright, so as I said, this is a Harry Potter Ruby crossover called Magic and Remnant. As always, do not contact or otherwise interact with any of the people who feature here. Blah, blah, blah. No harassment. That's bad things. Blah, blah, blah. Yes.
Harassment is bad. Don't fucking do it. Thus ends my shitty poem.
I would put this on the Discord, but currently Discord's having an aneurysm. So I can't. I would also recommend you join our Discord. But Discord's also having an aneurysm. So I can't. Finding himself portkeyed away by a master magical assassin and sent to a strange world, he barely survives the splinching injuries. However, he is found... Holy shit, I can't say that in one breath. Okay, I can do this. Finding himself portkeyed away by a master magical assassin and sent to a strange world, he barely survives splinching injuries. However, before he is found unconscious by a girl with blood-red hair and bright green eyes... A few weeks later, the girl is sent off to school and he is left alone. However, he discovers a certain drunk bird, and after a mutual agreement, they travel together.
Good news, Discord is live again.
Okay, that's good news.
Conveniently, just after we take time to go, geez, Discord's fucking broke, it's like, I'm not broke.
What the fuck is going on in the servers?
What? It's probably the servers all catching the fuck up.
No, it's people flipping shit.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so, because it's back up, I'll delete that message and send a new one out. Active file. Don't think you can escape.
Don't think you can escape. What are you, fucking Pyramid Head?
Yes. This is actually what I do on my time off.
It explains a lot.
Anyway, as I was saying... Chapter 1. 1st of January, 2027. Japan calendar. As opposed to what?
I didn't know they had... I mean, this is 2027 for some reason, so I assume they're saying they're thinking that Japan operates on a non-standard calendar?
Regardless.
Do they operate on the Gregorian calendar?
Yes, the world operates on the Roman calendar. However, they do, China does observe different holidays, and they do say the new year is...
Like, people observe different holidays all the time, but like...
Well, I mean, like, it's shifted. Like, their new year isn't at the start of January, it's at the end of January, stuff like that.
Well, yeah, but again,
they still use January.
That's irrelevant.
They still use the 12-month system, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, November 17th is November 17th everywhere.
Look, depending time zones. Regardless.
Yes,
the point being, it's 2027. Which
and for some reason, Japan operates on a different calendar now.
Harry's around 40 then? Yeah, he was born in the 80s. The story starts in the 90s. Yeah, he's like 40-ish.
Yeah, well, because he was born like tail end of the 80s, right? Because by the time the story starts, he's what, 10?
Yeah, and that's like 94, 95? Let me check. When does Harry Potter start? Fucking wow, Yahoo. I don't know why I thought you'd provide me with an answer that I wanted.
What happened?
The person who gave best answer was being a fucking smartass.
Let me guess, page 1?
Yeah. Fucking 165 references the years. Fuck me sideways. This is you. Why?
Okay there, buddy.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so year 1 was 91. Which means he was born in 81.
Yeah, okay. So yes, about 40.
Yeah, so you would be about 46 then?
Yeah. So, Harry is not a young man.
Yes. Tokyo Airport, Japan. Walking slightly, he moved through the airport, his long golden blonde hair swishing ever so slightly behind him. Already he had gotten past customs and now headed to the area he presumed where he was to wait.
Where he presumed he was to wait. It wasn't his first time to Japan.
80, so
Not as it is his first time.
It wasn't his first time to Japan, not as it his first time flying to the country. There is a startlingly lack of commas here.
He had done so once before, however, this time was different because he could have simply apparated to the small island nation rather than being given a ticket for a plane. Okay, so this is the first time flying to Japan on a plane. No, it's not, I don't think.
No, it's not his first time to Japan.
Not as
it is his first time flying to the
country. He had done so once before. This time was different because he could have apparated there. So I guess he could have just. I don't remember the.
I don't even know. Was it a? Wait, is it saying that this is the second time he's on a plane? But it's different what I think this time saying. Because he could have apparated there instead, but he chose to be on the plane.
What are the apparation rules?
I forget. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, no, it does.
You think the author's gonna pay attention to that shit? No, they're not fucking gonna pay attention to that shit. They're gonna say, "Oh yeah, Harry Potter totally apparated that." Fucking whatever. They're probably
wrong. And again,
wrong.
with the tightening of security by Japan's new Minister of Magic, it was no real surprise. Not that he could blame them, although it was annoying since if he hadn't been the famous person that he was, he could have gotten away with it by hiding himself, but he was too well known.
What?
That
is 3 lines of words without a single punctuation mark.
And even ignoring that, the statement makes no sense. They're cracking down on security, but he's saying, oh, woe is me, I'm so famous I can't hide myself. Like, they can track people who use magic very well. Whether or not you're famous is largely irrelevant. I mean, I suppose it makes it a little bit harder in that people will be going, oh, Harry Potter's in the country. Oh, Harry Potter's in the country. How did Harry Potter get here? And they'll be like, well, he didn't come through fucking customs, so he probably is the one who snuck in, but like, shit, they know the instant people use a spell when they aren't, when they aren't allowed to. Like, and that's with apparently a very incompetent, lazy Ministry of Magic, right? I'm saying over in England. Over in England. The Ministry was incompetent and lazy, and they still knew, like, right away when people were using magic in the Muggle world.
Yes. Yes.
Right. So, like, I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense that Harry bemoaning, like, oh, it's because I'm famous that I can't just apparate it.
Yeah, it's because I'm famous that I can't just break the rules.
Well, no, the logic being, oh, well, I'm famous, so, like, even if I got away with breaking the rule, they'd be like, oh, well, Harry Potter's in the country. Oh, how the hell did Harry Potter get in? He didn't go in through customs, did he? Oh, then gee, I bet that guy who apparated in a week ago was him. But my point being, like, they're like, oh, someone's used magic in the Muggle world. Go find them. We know exactly where they are, and we can follow them perfectly. Him being famous is completely irrelevant to the fact that they will find him.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay. You're gonna start off with one shot.
No, oh my god, you're drinking already. No, this is not a good sign. Oh boy.
Woo!
Still moving past all the other people located in the airport, he soon found a bench and sat down. Unlike the travelers, he didn't carry a bag, instead just keeping his belongings inside his magically enchanted pocket. Anyone who wore a shrunk chest around their neck was asking to be attacked and robbed by magicals who noticed them. However, he turned his mind away from his belongings and onto the people, observing them calmly.
So I will point out, the author is taking a jab at other authors who are like, oh, it's a necklace. And it's like, okay, yes, that is pretty fucking dumb. Anyone who knows magic is like, okay, that's a shrunken chest. Probably good shit in it. Time to rob the guy.
Yes. Also, I want to point out the big flaw here.
Yeah.
They're going through customs with no bags.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Well, more specifically, he's an international traveler going through customs with no bags. Like, and in this case, his passport's clearly going to show him as being from, assuming it's his standard passport, it's going to show him being from Britain.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, what the fuck is a British person doing in Japan with no bags?
That is going to be a little bit of a suspicious.
Like, if nothing else, that's getting you whatever Japan's equivalent of the TSA is to pat you down.
Indeed.
And probably, honestly, it's going to get you kept in customs for a long-ass time, because they're just going to start asking every random question they can.
He could feel a slight amount of bend over. This will only hurt a little bit.
Whoa, hey, hold on now.
He could feel a slight amount of tension in the air, something emphasized by the armed members of Japanese self-defense force as they walked around with assault rifles in their hands.
Hold the phone!
It was a decent reaction to have, especially since the terrorist attack on the airport in the U.S. just a few days. Why would the SDF be deployed at a Japanese airport because an airport in the U.S. was attacked?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Also, even if they're on high alert, for crying out loud, even after 9/11, airports didn't have armed soldiers with assault rifles in them.
Well, that's in America, too. Fucking in Japan, do you know the kind of gun laws that happen in Japan? Like, holy
no, that's what
shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying as a basis, the United States after 9/11 did not have visibly armed guards in the airports in the literal days after 9/11.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is the JSDF walking around with assault rifles after a bombing in the United States?
I don't know.
As he waited, he decided to entertain himself. He did this by taking out his iPad and opened up the internet, checking the news, although his eyes were constantly scanning the area.
Opened up the internet.
Scanning the area for possible threats or the person who would take him to his destination. Okay, so I have a couple of problems with this. First of all, anyone from Customs or the TSA, whatever Japan, I'm just going to keep saying TSA because I don't know what Japan's version of it is.
Yeah. Airport
from
security.
The TSA, you know, who looks at this guy who has nothing, no bags.
Yeah.
Looks away and then looks back because surprise, they're security guards.
Okay,
they are trained to keep looking.
Even worse, the JSDF, who are going around with guns, are like, hey, where the fuck did that iPad come from? Why is that guy looking around suspiciously? Get on the ground, Gajin!
Yeah.
Like, fucking come on!
Also, opened up the internet, really? You can't even say that you can't even take the two
Started up Safari, started up Chrome, really?
Like, you can't even be like, Googled, you can't even be like, Googled
do you the internet? Yes, Grandma, I internet.
Like, you've got such giant run-on sentences, you couldn't add the 3 extra words to say, opened up Google?
Yeah, apparently no. Oh, no.
It was around then minutes later. Shot.
Oh, no. When he noticed the person who was to come and collect him...
Sneaky, you're skipping.
No, later, when he noticed the person who was to come and collect him, she was... Again, with the no fucking commas.
No, hold on. Where... it was around then minutes when he noticed the person who... It was... I just want to point out, again, it was around then minutes later. Yeah. I can't get over that.
He noticed the person who was to come and collect him. She was young, probably in her mid-20s, and had likely just started teaching at Mahotokokuro, the Japanese magical school. Alright, so you gotta get the name of the Japanese magical school, which, being that this is a Ruby Cross, probably isn't gonna even fucking matter by the end of this chapter. But you can't say what the internet he opened up with? Fucking end me.
As soon as she saw him, she instantly headed his way with a bit of speed added in her step. In reply, Nat got off the bench and walked towards her?
Who the fuck is Nat?
Also, I want to point out, since when does Harry Potter... Because
hold on, we don't know...
We don't know that it's Harry Potter. You're right. But one would assume...
Okay, so here's the problem. Is... They never specifically said Harry Potter, but they did say the person was extremely famous.
Okay, yes. But that kind of limits the option in the magical world.
Yes, but they also said it was golden blonde hair.
Right.
So...
Point is, we have no idea who this character is.
Seeks is calling you out. He has flowing golden hair. How the fuck is that Harry Potter? See, that's
right. Now here's the thing, Art. I would have thought glamour charms or polyjuice, but it just said the person's name is Nat, so I'm quickly beginning to suspect that this is not, in fact, Harry Potter at all.
Anyway, so there's a girl coming to collect the hymn, and as soon as she saw him, she go his way with a bit of speed in her step. Nat got off the bench. Mr. Tempest, his accent
was a bit broken.
Wait.
As were
Mr. Tempest at the girl?
His accent was a bit broken, as were her words, but he could gain the gist that she didn't know how to fully speak English. In respect to the woman, he replied in Japanese, giving the woman a nod of his head.
Okay, so the girl is saying Mr. Tempest.
But for some reason,
what the fuck does your accent have to do with understanding the English that she's saying?
It's Japan. Maybe she's both.
Does this person even know how to dialogue? No.
Does this person understand sentence structure?
No, because what the author is saying here.
Sneaky, I've managed to parse what the author is saying. That doesn't mean it took way more effort than it should have.
Is that apparently your accent in a foreign language affects your ability to understand your native language when someone else is speaking it. Also, how the fuck do you get the idea that someone doesn't know how to speak full English by saying Mr. Tempest?
With apparently a bit of a broken accent.
No, his accent's broken.
I know, but as were her words. That implies she also has. That implies she's speaking in broken English.
But
and
they weren't shown.
Broken.
That's
it's
the problem
probably...
here. He's having them. He's writing it in perfect English, but then he's saying that the words were broken, and it's like, no, they weren't. Like, if you're gonna be like, oh, look at this person's heavy accent, and then you don't write the heavy accent, you know? The only language this author knows is the screams of the damned. I wouldn't go that far. I would say more unflattering things. Indeed, I take it we're off. The woman was relieved. She nodded her head. Photo booth in the airport?
What? No, hold on. We'll look at the author's note at the end when we get to the end.
Following the woman, Nat noticed she didn't speak, blah blah blah, abandoned photo booth, Muggle repelling charm, passing through the port key.
Okay, so that makes more sense. They're using an abandoned fucking photo booth as the fucking trend. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yes. Device, Oh! Okay.
Stepping into the device was the last thing they knew. The last thing he knew, as in that moment, the woman silently activated
the secret portkey that had been attached to the device, sending the young wizard to the middle of nowhere. Wait, so he checks the portkey, but doesn't notice an extra magical signature that doesn't match the portkey? So either he's retarded, or the author's retarded.
Look, man, hidden port keys have a DC 20 spot check, okay?
This work only resembles English because they slammed their inflated head into the keyboard for hours on end and got very lucky. Okay.
Boy, is it just me, or have you noticed that our chat is getting more and more acidic? It's like they're as done as we are.
This story is okay. I scrolled down to the author's note because holy fuck, this chapter is long.
No, hold on.
No, this chapter is long.
Yeah, I know, but we can just blah 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 our way through this.
Yeah, we are gonna blah blah through it. Okay, so let's see. We got
I'm
this
saying we'll save
story
the author's
is
note for
one
the
of
end.
the 3 new ones I'm creating. It uses the same main OC from my original story, Magic and Elder Tale, Harry Potter. This story, as well as others, may not be continued since I'm only something I'm trying out. If this story, blah blah blah, there'll be typical mistakes in sentence structure and punctuation. I'm gonna leave a review.
Hold on, let's finish, Sneaky.
No,
let's finish
I'm
the
not
chapter.
finishing this trash.
Okay.
I'm not. Fuck this trash. This is an OC from another fic I was misled and lied to.
Oh, you say, and this has nothing to do with Harry Potter.
If you know your, well, I mean, the OC does, but
that has nothing to do with Harry Potter. I'm here for the character.
Well, yeah, the setting. They use magic of the Harry Potter verse, and that's it.
Yeah,
it's basically to us who's not following from the original story. Which, I mean, again, there's plenty of stories I read out there that go dimensional hopping after they finish their first one. Fucking hell, Max and I are planning on writing one.
Right,
you
but
say that, and
you
say that
at the start. At the start.
Yeah. If you know
this doesn't say that at the start. This says that at the end in an author's note, which it's an author's note. Author's notes go at the end. So either the person didn't think about it, or they purposefully put it at the end. Come on, no cursing.
No. They deserve this.
No, they don't, because if you use cursing, then it can be reported and they can ignore it, and you don't, because guess what? Everything else can be made perfectly clear without cursing.
Yeah, but I'm angry at them.
Yes, and that's all the more reason not to let them discount your review as just an angry person on the internet who's swearing.
You know.
Don't give them don't give them the ability to remove
it. Instead of releasing more trash. Post review. Right, so,
come on.
I mean, like, come on. I realize
I'm not disagreeing with you, but we should have been specific.
I know. I realize the character listing is OC, but seriously? Are you... Really?
Yeah, but here's the thing. If I go into the fan fiction section of Harry Potter...
There's so many stories out there that don't even have characters in it listed, that just adding OC in there makes me think anything, you know?
Yeah, I was going to say, the fact of the matter is, if I'm going to read a Harry Potter story, I still expect
400
Harry Potter to be in there.
Yeah, nearly 450k words of that level of grammatical structure. How the fuck do you write 450k words? Actually, probably even more. Hold on a second. Let's do a total. Let's do a totaling of this all. So, we got 2k words here. We got 25k words here. We got 50k words here, so that's 75. And that puts us at 125. And that puts us at around nearly 600k words. Nearly 600k words. And their grammar and everything else has not improved. That is not a case of, oh, they're just learning. That is a case of willful, purposeful ignorance. Because they knew their sentence structure was shit. Because in the fucking author's note, At the end, they said, oh, yep, so just expect the normal sentence structure from me. I know there's problems with it. Well, if you know there's problems with it, and you have nearly 600,000 words of problems with it, then maybe instead of writing more fucking words, you should learn how to write first.
Yeah.
And, like I said, I get it. There is a grace period for people. For people who are like, I want to learn how to write. I'm going to write a fanfiction. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Your first story, it's expected to be crap usually.
Oh, yeah, gosh,
you're learning how to write. That's understandable.
Your second story. Your second
Probably
story is
still going to be crap.
Slightly better crap.
Still, there should be a marked improvement there. This person has been writing...
But this is 450,000 words, and you have acknowledged there is a problem with your sentence structure. This isn't something subjective like flow or character set. This is your sentence structure.
Yeah. Literally, the one thing that is used universally across every written work. Sentence structure. No matter what you're writing for, it's the one thing you need to know. I don't have words for this. I can't say more. And the reason why I'm saying the same fucking thing over and over again, because I can't even comprehend how someone writes 600,000 words and still writes like they're in second fucking grade.
Like, I was... You know, until I found out that this person had written 450k words, I was mildly annoyed by it, but I was like, you know what? This is probably someone's first story. They don't know what they're doing. They didn't pay attention in English class. They should have paid attention. Now they're gonna learn the hard way. You should have fucking paid attention.
Yeah. No. They've been writing for an entire year now. They acknowledge their writing is shit. And they've taken no steps to improve it. They haven't gotten a beta. They haven't had someone look at it. They haven't, gone to free workshops.
They haven't cracked open an English book. Like, I don't think they've read an actual book.
Well, I mean, yes, that too. But, there is free courses online that teach you how to write sentences. There is so much shit out there these days.
I forget, is it Harvard or MIT? One of the two. Both Harvard and MIT offer all of their courses free, online. You could go get a course in grammar and English and writing from the most prestigious colleges in the United States.
Now, obviously it won't be in-depth. It's not in-depth, and it is more or less basic. But it's still free, and it's still from Harvard.
I would say it's free, and like I said, I don't remember if it's from Harvard or MIT. It's from one of the two.
It's probably Harvard. MIT does the more technical stuff. I know. I'm just saying. Yeah.
No, but it's not just that. It's all of their courses.
They've
one of the two put all
200 and they've read 216 stories at minimum. And they still don't know how to write sentences. So there's a lot of things. I've said this before, and this is my final statement, and we're moving on. There's a lot of things I can forgive, like flow. That's easily forgivable. Not being able to write characters properly, understandable. There's two things that I can't forgive. Not knowing the basics of the language you're writing in, and not knowing the story you're writing for. Honestly, those are your two prerequisites that as a fanfiction author, you should know before getting into it. You don't have to be great at the language. You just have to know the language. Okay, this is how a sentence looks in English. This is how dialogue looks in English. You don't have to be great at it. You have to be passable at it. That's all I'm asking for passable.
You say, I personally have read some stories where the grammar and the spelling weren't perfect, and probably at least 4 or 5 times a chapter, I would notice a missing word, or a misplaced word, or a misused word. But I let it go, because I was enjoying the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is so far beyond that.
It really is. I just... like I said, the other thing is that the people that don't know the story they're writing for. This is something I've actually encountered. Is fanfiction authors who don't know the fandom they're writing for it, and not using the resources available online to shore up their knowledge. Look, we've covered some of them on here, where what was going on in the universe was so far away from what actually happened and how things actually work that we had to only conclude that they have no idea what the fandom is, and they have not a single bit of research done for it. And I don't get that. Why the fuck would you write a story for a fandom you don't know?
Yeah.
I'm drinking. Ooh. Does not get easier.
Hey, no, come on. It'll get easier because at some point you won't be able to read.
This is true. Considering this is 80 proof, it will probably be soon. This is a Naruto Ruby crossover.
I swear to God, if you get so drunk that you can't read, I will just leave. I will not sit here and babysit drunk Sneaky. That is so above my pay grade. Because my pay grade is currently 0.
Akutsuki and Remden. After their deaths, Nagano drifted in an endless void until a creature appeared before him and invited him and the rest of the Akatsuki to the world or remnant. Nailed it.
Yep.
They remembered to put a comma in there. Not the period. Interesting. Hello, I present to you my first fanficty. This story is inspired by Israel Penna's story, Team Akutsuki. And I thought, why not start a story that inspired you? So enjoy this first attempt to write a fanficty, reviews, and most importantly, give me some hints to write something better. Keep in mind that my grandma...
Was this written by an orc? Was this written by an orc?
So there are probably some typos and grammar mistakes.
Who put 40k? Who put 40k in my Naruto? Who put 40k in my Naruto?
Holy shit. Look, I know I just got done saying I would accept spelling and grammar mistakes. This is not what I fucking meant! Fuck it, I'm having another shot.
No, dude. It's not good. You're gonna turn into nose hair.
Nonsense. Houston, we have a lot of problems. I want this to be a troll so badly. Please continue this awesome story. No.
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 Read the story. Read.
Oh my god. Why are you telling him it's a great chapter? Do not encourage this fanfiction community!
Hold on, Sneaky. There was darkness, nothing, not even a sound. No heat, no frost, no smell, nothing. This is what Nagato felt after he was sailed away by Itachi Susanoo. The only thing that Nagato could do before he was sealed. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Away was to give a heartfelt speech to Naruto. Now he has nothing, just his memories and this endless void. God damn it, people! Can you learn to write? This voice is really hard.
Oh my god, kill me!
I'm attempting to inject some levity into here.
I'm going to kill myself through alcohol poisoning. Hold on.
No! No! Everyone call 911. Alright, well, I guess while you're drinking, I'll continue doing that voice. People, let me know if you hate that voice. I can try to make it more annoying.
Kill me.
So this is the afterlife, huh? Nagato asked no one in particular. He gave his best to move, just a bit, something, anything. But alas, nothing happened. Nagato thought about his life, his mistakes, not just his decisions as a leader, but as a person. A picture formed in his head, a picture of Conan. Conan the Barbarian! Can we go read Conan? I'm sure Conan's better.
I don't know Conan!
I don't either, but I bet it's better than this! A smile formed on his face. He wished he'd see her again. Just a small smile from her. He continues to think, and the picture around Conan image grew. I caveman now. Grammar getting worse. Losing brain cells. Make stop. Please. Not his family or oh good, he's mining his family. I can't keep doing this. I can't. I'm getting too upset to keep. I can't. I just fucking can't.
Okay, hold on. I'm at that part. Not his family or their friend were around Conan, but 6 persons. That's actually technically correct.
I was gonna say, that's the amazing thing. They are technically correct.
Persons who
but
were...
here's the thing, they could also say 6 people, and 6 people would be better because English is weird.
Yeah. They both work. 6 persons who were their allies, their subordinates, but became their new family. Sure, they were criminals, but after they spend some time, they bonded. It was humorous to see Sasori and Deidara's fighting for the meaning of art, scolding Hidan for his mayhem, Kakuso's, that's not how you even I know that's not how you spell his name, talks on how to improve the financial position. The financial position. Just financially position a gun at my head right now. Kisame's none of this is capitalized, by the way, besides Itachi. Kisame's eagerness for a good challenge and Itachi's calm personality. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, end me.
That is not an option. Continue reading.
I don't think I've ever encountered a story that has literally made me contemplate suicide. This is certainly doing it, though. Maybe reading the reviews of everyone praising this story was a bad idea. Okay, so blah blah seem like a wired bunch of people. Nagato cite Yes, they were. A moment later, Nagato moved his eyes in to see in this eternal dankness something white. It could have been a mask or
What the fuck is going on?
a hovering face with reed eyeballs. It was a terrible face of a beast, like it would be ready to shred anything to pieces. But Nagato did not show fear. Hell, he did not feel anything over the time of him being dead. What are you? Nagato asked, not really caring for an answer. I am a thing which could help you, the voice answered.
I am a thing which could help you. Hold on, we need to roll out the Kingdom Hearts banner.
Fucking Christ. Yeah, what would be the... Nagato's voice was cut off like he lost his vocal cords. The voice chuckled. It requires brain cell to air ratio in the cranium to even vaguely spot is enjoyable.
What chapter is this?
One!
This is chapter 1.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's their first fanfiction. You might
also,
think
what do
I'm
you mean
leaving
by
letters
Kingdom Hearts
off.
banner?
I am not.
What about
I
banner?
am not leaving letters off.
Did you guys add a new banner or something?
No,
I was shitposting.
Oh, you're just shitposting, okay.
But I think we should add one. It'll just be a bunch of keys, and we'll put it up when the plot is needlessly complicated.
Ooh. Where are you posting?
That makes sense. Or no, whenever a plot involves, like, time travel or something, just put that in. Just fucking...
Just kill me. Oh my god.
You've already had, what, 3 shots? 4 shots?
I'm at 5, yeah.
I don't have drinking.
God.
I'm drinking 80 proof vodka.
I don't have a drink in my hand, because I'm dealing with fucking trying to figure out how to fix my fucking computer.
You're gonna want a drink in your hand.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck to find screws for my computer, because apparently I'm missing some in order to replace my screen. So there's that. Although my dad did offer to help me over Thanksgiving, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Magic. Now listen to what I'm about to say. I come from a different world called Remnant. There are 3 main species. The dominant humans, the oppressed faunas, who are humans with extra animal parts. You could say...
No, hold on. Who are humans with animal extra parts, Sneaky.
Oh. Oh no. With animal extra parts, you could say. And finally the Grim, who look something like me, but are more like mad beasts and the enemies of everything alive. Anyway, the world is governed by many different factions, which are now moving towards a fate which is most annoying for me and deadly for most. Now I want to change that. How? Simple. I become Shino. I cannot intervene directly or send people to do my bidding. What I can...
Do they not understand that there are 2 different versions of the word "or" and they are using the wrong one?
No.
Consistently!
No, I do not think they have processed that.
Hey, nice pun. Or processing.
What I can do is to... Summon...
Summon a force which will shake the game.
Why is that capitalized?
In hops for a different outcome. That's where you come into play.
Excuse me, I'm just going to very quickly mute myself for like 5 seconds.
think he's screaming.
I think he's screaming.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's go through this fucking again. And Arnie, I swear to God, I'll ban you. I'll do it.
Time him out only.
He's
and if you do it, I'll
viewer.
just undo it. I was gonna say, I'll just undo it, so...
It's obvious that Nose needs to get screwed.
Don't fucking think I won't, bitch. No, it's fine.
Anyway, Summon. A force which will shake the game in hops for a different outcome. Holy jeez. I hope this is a troll. I dearly, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, pray to a god I don't even think exists that this is a troll.
It's not. You know it's not.
I know.
You aren't lucky enough for it to be a troll.
I mean,
We weren't lucky enough to get hit by. We weren't lucky enough to get hit by a meteor. We're not lucky enough for this to be a troll.
This is sound logic. Nagato rolled his eyes. That sounds all very good, but what would he gain out of it? He is done with life. He did his part. Well, I mean, he could just let you sit there in the void forever.
Yeah.
Plus, he could just imagine things at this point. How about I give you your... That's not even the right... It's not even the right your... You know, usually it's the other way around. People use the wrong form of... They use the possessive your instead of the you are your. In everything. But this person's got it the other way around. They're contracting when they should be not contracting. Nagato's full attention. I can't give you your real family back, but your old team. What's their name again? Akatsuki. Well, mostly all. The plant snake and the maniac with one eye were never really part of your family.
Oh, great. What a convenient way to cut extra people out of the story.
What a convenient way to actually cut the villains out of the story. Could it be true? Blah, blah, blah. You fucking take over from here. I'm gonna go show myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sneaky has gone to go drink. He'll be back in a minute.
So, a little worried he might actually go, kill himself, so, listen for gunshots, knife stabbing.
No, he's just probably gonna go get another drink.
No, you don't understand. He has it with him, Ricky. Like, I think he said he has 2 bottles of 80 proof vodka.
I have 2 liters!
Okay, so how much does it cost for a flight to Florida? Because we might need to fly down there just to give him fucking a stomach pump.
Much.
Why would you buy it?
Because I don't know. Oh, hi Isley. Didn't notice you there.
He's a little drunk. I'm not sure what your group were or is planning to do in Remnant, and I don't really care. Either you are criminals or
I've got too many papers for this to make any sort of fucking sense at all.
Does not matter. Simply do your part and make an impact on the world. Do we have a deal? I'm gonna go stab my eyes out.
I think we're done with this story, ladies.
Oh no, we're not.
Unfortunately, we are not.
Why did you drag me into this? I could be trying to get my MMR back up to 3,000 for the
Your
update.
MMR is never hitting 3,000.
I have hit 3,000 multiple
Nagato
times.
did not think long about his decision. Simply the fact that he could see Conan and the others were enough for him to sacrifice his Rinnegan. Wait, what?
What?
Wait,
What?
fucking,
What?
hold on a second.
When did that enter into the
Wait.
bargain?
Wait, fucking rewind. What the fuck is this? I am not sure what your group were or is planning to do in...
Let's
Remnant
rewind
Ant.
for a
I
few
figured
months.
out it's Remnant Ant.
Remananatand.
No, it's supposed to be Remnant Ant. They just forgot the space.
No, it's Remananatand.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes, it's a Dota thing.
Quit being an idiot.
Just
Remananatand! You
What
must
even
go
is
to the
going on?
continent of Ramananatand and find the Schnee Mountains.
I swear to God.
Alright, blah blah blah. Lose the, Renegon. That's not the Renegon. That's the Rheingon.
Rheingon. After a moment, Nagato nodded his head. I don't remember when losing that became part of the
Yeah, I
bargain.
don't know when that became part of the bargain.
The voice seemed pleased by Nagato's decision. Excellent. Now to some minor details. You're not allowed to talk about me, and you and the others will be reborn in this world as late teens. Got it?
That's not
Why?
how reborn
Because
works.
yeah,
Nagato
I'm
wanted
fairly
to
certain.
object,
it
but
isn't.
his voice was still silenced. I'm sorry.
Silenced.
Silenced. Perfect.
Silenced.
Well then, good luck in this world. Try not to die before you do your part. Why not just shake your head? Like you could nod your head yes. Why not shake your head no? The next moment, the mask disappeared, and Nagato felt his voice returning. The next moment, Nagato felt as if he was falling. Wind seemed to whistle around his ears. Nagato looked around for any kind of hints that he was falling, but the pitch blackness swallowed any kind of possible hint. Well, I mean, you got the hint of wind whistling, so that's a hint. Then, out of nowhere, his face met with something hard, and the darkness around him disappointed. Much like this story, the darkness disappointed.
You are not worthy of the darkness. The darkness shall
After
consume.
recovering from the impact, he looked around and realized he was in a forest with strange colors.
What?
Excuse me.
Like he was
What?
in the middle of fall. So it's not strange colors.
The color, he doesn't recognize them, but they're not like...
He doesn't know the color orange. You have to.
I was gonna say,
understand he's
this
colorblind.
makes it seem like he's tripping out of his mind. These aren't normal colors.
No,
I'm
it'd be
tasting
more like-
purple.
Yeah, no. He's tasting dick.
Oh shit! You don't
no,
update.
It'd be more like if the forest was like pink and like I don't know, fucking what's another color that you don't see in a forest? Purple, cyan. You know, that would be strange colors for a forest. But hey, oh no, oh my god, I'm in a forest and everything's like brown, orange, and red. Almost like it's fall or something. How strange! Jesus fucking Christ. Okay,
Oh, wow.
looking around, individuals, blah blah blah, late teens, all of them arrived earlier because all of their eyes were set on him. The first to talk was Conan, who ran to ard him, calling his name. Nagato, you are alive. They hugged.
Boy, I just want to say, it's been a while since we had something genuinely horrible.
Yeah. I mean, like, I thought the shit that we were getting
No. We had not hit full shit on wall yet. And you know that.
I mean, like, look, I realize that, hi gamer, my exiting tagline is there's always more and it always gets worse.
See, because you said that, now it's become true.
We didn't expect it to be quite so true, so
Do you understand what you've done?
I might have
destroyed us all.
I might have memed magicked worse shit into existence.
You've doomed us all. How dare you? How could you have done this?
This is your fucking fault.
You, gamer, you have missed so many things, and unfortunately, they're still here. That being said, I think it's time for another shot.
Dude, you need to stop.
Didn't you just take a shot?
You need to stop. You're up to 7.
You seriously do need to fucking stop, dude.
Listen, the functioning alcoholic is telling you to stop.
It's funny because I'm not even like that much of a
I will
alcoholic
stop
anymore.
when this world blows the fuck up.
Memes aside, you need to slow down, boy.
Anyway.
Like, seriously.
Worried about you. Go
Why
get
the
some
fuck do
water.
I have...
I'll keep reading. You go get some water if you can even walk.
I have water. I preempted it.
Oh, that's why my fucking external hard drive has, like, way too much shit in it.
I don't want to
I
hear
have
about your
entire-
porn fetishes.
No, it's because I have, like, 2 separate folders full of JoJo videos.
Fucking retarded.
We said we don't want to hear about your porn fetish.
Yeah.
It's
And
episodes that I
Come on.
downloaded
Uh-huh.
of the
Come
show.
on. You set yourself up for that, Ricky. You set yourself
yeah.
up for that.
No, I did.
Blah,
I
blah.
I did.
They were separated by death after their embrace. Why is there capitalized? The deep blue
Beats the shit out of
eyes
me.
of them. Why is of capitalized? The smile, Conan blushing, blue hand, my introducing us to your friend Conan. This is Nagato, you know him as Pain. You can see the fear in Kisame's eyes. He's totally screwed now, isn't he? We'll see. Kisame thought fast, so I thought all of us were dead. I'm pretty sure I was only sort of alive until I died.
I was only sort of alive until I died.
People die when they're killed! Thanks, Shiro!
God.
Oh, please, that was deserved and you know it.
I did. That doesn't make it better.
Relevant memes!
The fact that he's right doesn't make it better, and you know it.
I didn't say it made it better. I said it was deserved.
Blah 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 moment. You can't if they're still spelling it. This is why I actually think it's a troll, because they're consistently spelling words wrong. Especially names. Not at all.
That makes sense.
Hidan's still not here. Kakuso, Black Portal, Big Boom. Hidan lunged out of Portal, spun around.
Is
Hey,
the Big Boom anything like the Big Bang?
you fucking sperm stain of a face. I'm not done with. His scythe was ejected from the portal and hit him between his eyes. After that, the portal disappeared. Never mind. Hidan stood. Okay, you all of you are here. His eyes wandered to Nagato. Who's the new guy? A new member. Rhingon in his eyes. You know what? Never mind.
Hold on.
Wait, I
Vicky,
thought
you skipped the most important part. You skipped the most important part, and quickly put toe and toe together. This has to be.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This is a troll. This is a
has
troll.
to be- this
We
has
found the
to be a
troll,
troll.
everyone.
This is the only.
Let's put up the troll banner.
There is no troll banner.
Make one.
No. I'm not encouraging this. Okay,
I'll fucking make one then on my
since we
spare
have
time.
decided this is a troll, I'm going to
come on,
ignore
we're
the rest
almost
of
done.
it.
Just finish it.
No!
I think he's done. Zach, I don't think we can push him anymore. I think he's
I
actually
have
done.
drunk excessively to this. I am
Ladies
done.
and gentlemen, within an hour we have broken Sneaky. This is a new record.
I think it actually is totally a record.
Tell me you are a troll.
I'm not
Oh
mad.
god, he's actually making a comic. Why are you making a comment? Why are you making a comment? Why have you done this?
Troll. If not,
Why are you capitalizing it?
I am just go kill myself from alcohol poisoning.
Oh, this is great.
The salt is real.
Oh,
Post
it's too
review.
good. It's too good. It's too good. Oh my god, that's too good. Oh.
Okay. You know, typically I sort these fics by holy shit, this is crap, so it goes in the just fucking dumb section, and holy shit, this isn't that bad looking, so it goes in Fanfiction Friday section. So if I want to get like shit on my face, I go to the just fucking dumb section, but somehow I never organized this one to the right section, so now I got surprise shit on my face. And yeah. Let's see. A boy and his Grim. This is the final Ruby fic for today. It is a...
Okay. Are you sure your liver can handle it?
No. I am not.
That's concerning in and of itself. Boy, I feel like people are missing... I feel sorry for all the people not here. They're missing some quality entertainment.
For you, maybe. For me, I'm contemplating how much 80-proof vodka I can drink before I die.
We made an attempt to get you to stop. Your death is not on our hands.
Your death, my death, is on my hands.
All right, just as long as you're clear that you're drinking this much out of stupidity.
So this is a boy and his Grim. This is a Naruto Ruby crossover.
Ruby. There you go.
He was sent to this world and he was going to save it. To protect his son, his partners, his friends, everything that existed. Salem wanted a fight. He gave her a fight. He's gonna defeat her because he's Uzumaki fucking Naruto. With his son Akuma at his side,
What?
Naruto will free the world.
I'm sorry,
Grim,
Akuma.
his best friend, and bring peace to Remnant, even if it means he has to break shit. Naruto times Weiss, Ruby, and Cinder.
Hold on! Roll that back for me!
No! I would like to point out, this is a self-insert OC who is the son of a Hokage-aged Naruto.
When there's already a story about the Hokage's son.
Now, I say Hokage...
Hold on, post the link.
I did. I say self-insert OC because whenever it's an original character, I always assume it's a self-insert.
That's fair
Look,
enough.
even if it's not, this Naruto is so...
It's Naruto. Half of the fucking OCs are self-insert.
This
was updated November 8th, and this was published August 13th. If it doesn't have a year, that means it was this year, right?
No, they're literally this month.
So then that means... It's not like Boruto's not been announced.
Yeah, it's not like we don't know about Boruto. Hello everyone, I know some of you may not be pleased with some recent changes, but for every crossover fic I do...
Hold on, Sneaky. I know some of you may not be pleased with some recent changes.
May not be pleased, indeed. Arbuck and Jagger will be featured at the start of the stories, sort of like a reading of, but only as guys who either merge universes for fun or do it to save the world. Now, I've stopped adding notes, but I do have to point out some things right now, so after this chapter, no more notes. Naruto will not be on Team Ruby. He will have his own team.
Alright, you know what? No matter what happens, points for that.
Points for that. However, negative points for the fact that he is Hokage-aged and going to Beacon as a student.
He's probably going to get de-aged. Like, come on, you know that's coming.
Well, then why is his son coming with him? Because his son should then not exist. Boom.
Valid point. Also, you have this is more of a personal thing, but you're using the wrong child.
Yes. The pairing is final, unless you can give me a very good reason to add insert name here. Akuma has been greatly changed, and Naruto and Weiss have history. That is all. Excuse me?
What? What? You don't just... You don't just drop that in there.
I've also stopped showing you which type of text means what. Honestly, it's not that hard to figure out. Fuck you, it's not that hard to put a legend in, you fucking piece of shit.
You can literally copy and paste it.
Pairing is Naruto times Weiss.
This is already trash.
I do not own blah 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 blah. Keep in mind, I am using this story for headcanons, so do not go on a rant about out of character or things being different. Actually, I will go on a rant about things being out of character or different, because you have to show those things before they're things, so we know they're things, unless the premise of the story is the thing. If that
and I
makes any
shouldn't
sense.
have to make a statement about said headcanons, as most will be very easy to see and can be explained during the story.
So we're just going to see something random pop up out of nowhere, and then just go, what? And then it's going to be, oh, this is a headcanon. And then we're also going to go, no, that doesn't work.
According to Isley, this is a rewrite.
Oh! Can you ship me some of that vodka?
No.
Did vodka, he'll do what he wants.
Is that because you drank it all?
No. Okay.
Vodka's expensive, dude.
Yes, it is.
I know. I was kidding. I know.
This was $37, and it's worth every penny.
Why did you buy that? I was not seriously asking him to ship me vodka.
It is extremely high quality vodka. Also, it's cheaper to buy the largest version of it. So I did that.
That's because they want to give you alcohol poisoning.
I am accepting of this alcohol poisoning. Alright, so I'm not going to bother reading this. You've all heard my opinions. Okay, probably none of you have heard my opinions before. Don't RP in your fucking author's note! Okay, it's one thing if you have multiple authors who worked on the story, and it's a little back and forth of, one author saying something and another author saying something else, and you both leave your author's notes, and that's fine. It's another thing that, like, the first fucking screen of your story is goddamn roleplay between characters or you and someone else. It's one thing to leave an author's note. It's another thing to fucking have a couple hundred words of roleplay before the story even begins.
Excuse me.
Couple hundred words, incorrect. It's like 100.
Excuse me.
So.
My eyes betrayed me and read part of this author's note. the 4'11" tall, drunken Irish bear rolled over onto his back.
Yes.
The 11-4.
Excuse me.
Purple Cobra.
I'll be right back.
Smacked
I'll
the
be
bear.
right back.
Execute self. Execute order 66 on self. People call that foreplay. Yep.
This is all heresy. All of you are heretics. Good day. I'm fucking...
Fanfiction.net needs to be purged.
Exterminatus is the only solution.
Okay, so the author is making it...
Now, let's be xenophobic.
The author is making it preemptive on the canon, so it's going to be 9 years ahead of time, which is fine if you want to generate an actual backstory and history between the characters and the main character before jumping straight into canon.
I was going to say, that's actually quite sensible. Good job. Carry on.
Ireland doesn't have bears. This is a fair point. I would agree with you more. However, I'm kind of hung up on the part where they did a roleplay with themselves to justify why this story exists.
Does it get any more self-masturbatory than RPing with yourself?
I mean, here's the thing. I'm all for, like, little, like, bonus things where, like, characters ask questions of stuff. Like, that can be done well. But just, like, this shit is just fucking why? Just fucking why?
This is kill me, please. Why is existence pain?
Basically, yeah. Okay, so sky twisted and warped with storm clouds and hot lightning and thunder. The sounds of tearing, dark
Welcome
energies,
to the Twisting Nether.
300 feet high. An object flew towards the ground, a mop of bright blonde hair going wild in the breeze, thump, figure striking the ground with a thud, ocean blue eyes opening slowly as it started to rain, the storm clouds heavy in the sky, portal exploded, creating a sound louder than thunder. Thank you, Sasuke Uchiha, he says. Blah blah blah, surrounding area. That portal must have sent me back to the land of fire. Might as well start heading for Konoha. The blonde said as he turned on heel and made a mad dash through the woods in the direction he thought Konoha would be in.
Endless trash.
Okay. Beyond the fact that doesn't make any sense at all.
Come with me and you'll see a world of pure trash imagination.
Basically.
I was hoping you were going somewhere with that. I had hope. I had hope, and then you couldn't follow up.
I'm sick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're sick in the head. Yang, lovely lover.
Moving on.
What's
this fucking dude
nearly
saying?
after an hour of running, did Naruto realize he wasn't heading for Konoha? Alright.
An hour of running!
Okay, hold on. Ninjas can go at a speed of like 60 miles a minute. Right. So, Naruto is, literally faster than light at max speed with all of his power-ups. That's actually a canon thing. Mad dash implies more or less running at the fastest speed you can manage. That's an acceptable
No,
assumption.
it doesn't more or less. It is, in fact, the fastest speed you can manage. If you're making a mad dash, you are moving as fast as you can.
So, he would be in orbit or on the other side of the world at this point after an hour of running at light speed. And say theoretically he couldn't keep up light speed for a whole hour. He's still probably running around 200 miles an hour easily at a steady rate. Sorry, 200 miles a minute. So that's a significant distance to cover in an hour.
That would, because this is Remnant, that would probably put him over a major body of water.
Yeah. On top of that,
did Naruto suddenly become like the genie from Aladdin or something that he's moving so fast?
Yeah.
Don't you dare besmirch the good memory of that man.
Understandable.
So, anyway, point being, Naruto would be years ahead of time at a mad dash speed. Also, on top of that, even though Naruto is pretty stupid, I'm pretty sure he could go into Sage mode and be like, alright, this is the direction of humans. I'm going to head in that direction and figure out how to get to Konoha from there. And not just randomly guess a direction.
Okay. And here's the thing. From what we've seen, the forests and Remnant... Now, granted, we don't know where exactly on Remnant he was dropped, but it seems to consist of a shitload of evergreens. I don't think the Land of Fire has evergreens.
Mistral? Who knows?
Like I said, we don't know where he was dropped.
We do. Forest of Mistral.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Mistral. That was me being dumb. If we gotta look at the forest in Mistral?
It's okay. This story is making everybody dumb.
After nearly blah 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 blah, ruins of a city, blah blah blah, remains of skeleton, decaying corpses and skeletons. The carnage seemed recent, a month old. Really? Okay, let me learn you, audience, a little thing about how skeletons work. In the whole decaying process. A month in the wilderness, those bodies are bones, right? There's nothing left of them. Maybe not even the bones, depending on what animal's around. So yeah. There's not going to be bodies in the wilderness, period, at all, whatsoever.
Yeah.
Even if there's 5 million of them, they're going to be stripped by the end of the month.
Well, especially with the Grim.
Well, the Grim, yeah, the Grim are going to eat people, it's true. But, like, they don't...
Yeah, that whole fucking, like, skinwalker that's been walking around, too, the Grim, yeah. Shit like that's happening.
Do Grim
like
eat
the Grim
dead bodies?
Eat people. So that's in addition to the rest of
bodies?
nature's.
They eat dead bodies. They eat people. They're basically just fucking skinwalkers.
We don't know if they eat dead bodies, but I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would be, actually, considering they don't seem to need food.
Yeah, they do. It's more they're doing the we're feeding off emotion crap. Whatever. The point is,
really, I thought they were just like eating. I always thought it was just like they were eating
whatever. The point is,
dust from people. I don't know.
This is all garbage, and no one likes it.
Anyway, so yes, an oddly extremely specific, extremely high number population sign, which is mildly redundant, because when you reach a population that large, you're pretty much having a baby being born every hour.
I was going to say, a population sign is for quaint little small towns, where keeping track of your population is, oh, did you hear? Marty got Henrietta pregnant at the school dance.
Yeah.
Now that would lead to a whole list of problems.
Whoa, that's more people than Konoha had. Yeah, estimated population of Konoha, post Fourth War, but pre, like, time skip, it's like in the 100,000s. Konoha is the biggest, by the way. Like,
You're stupid and
the
trash.
ninja cities were not big in the slightest. Blah 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 blah. He could not find the nine-tailed fox inside him. He could feel his chakra.
Great, the nine tails is gone. Beautiful.
He could feel his chakra, but it was strange, almost demonic, like Kurama's was. Did his chakra merge with the Kyuubi? It felt like that. I'll have to check that out later. For now, I need to scavenge. Actually, that'd be a thing you should check out right fucking now.
Yeah,
Considering you're about to use that chakra to create clones. Spread out, he says to the clones, meet back here. All the copies nodded and darted off in directions. Blah blah blah. Sat down, meditated. His chakra spread out, looking for life. He found it. It was cold, harsh, yet not evil. It was hundreds of animals, yet they felt demonic like the Kyuubi, but far weaker. They had the cold feeling of death. He retracted his chakra and stood up. Whatever they weren't normal, nor were they free. Oh god. Oh, I see where this is going. He could sense something was controlling them, and he couldn't break that hold. Maybe if he could find a young creature, he could break the hold. Yeah. I know exactly where this is going.
We do too.
Oh no. Yeah, no. Nope. Nuh-uh. Nope.
Boss, we found things and we sealed them all up. Did you find anything about where we are? Here's a book. History of Remnant.
Oh, what? He's in the middle of the forest. Where's he gonna just find him?
He's in a city.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. He just sent clones all over the city.
Yep.
Because no one's gonna be alarmed and notice that.
What's with all these different people? What's all the same people running around?
Isley makes a good point. Don't forget, chakra is needed for him to live, so this is like saying, huh, my life support system is making weird noises, I'll check it later. True.
You are correct.
That must be where I am. Oh, what's wrong? We're not in the elemental nations or our world. Weapons, cars, technology, creatures, damn, well,
Hold on, they just brought up cars. How the hell do they know what a car is?
Apparently the book explained it. And Naruto read the whole book in 10 seconds.
Did he also do it while taking off his shirt? Or, I'm sorry, while getting dressed, while reading the book, while standing on the edge of a cliff?
Yes, and gesturing to himself as well.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
Damn, we fucked. Nice knowing you guys. The clone poofed away. You guys just seal the loot and then disperse. They sealed everything and then dispersed. Ran a hand through his hair. He needed to find live inhabitants. He ran faster than everyone else. Animal in distress. He went to the source of the sound. A small creature cowering as a park of normal wolves surrounded it. Oh god. The creature was taller than the wolves and was incredibly long, white, black hide. That doesn't make sense. 15 feet long and 4 feet high. It was a snake, which made his stomach twist. Body shape of an anaconda, with the head of a black mamba and hood of a cobra. Its scales were black, with white, dull sputes running down it. It had teeth and fangs. Wait, so where's the other one? Might as well help out. Okay, wait. Hey, why are wolves attacking a King Taijutsu, or whatever the fuck it's called?
I don't know. I'd love to know, but I have no idea.
And anyway, body shape, blah 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 blah. He hates snakes. Fucking what? As much as he just trusted snakes, he could tell this 15-foot long snake was a child. Its eyes was a giveaway. Eyes don't get smaller. Oh my fucking god.
Oh! Oh boy.
This stream is brought to you by nylon rope. Use it to hang yourself. Thank you. Alternatively, this stream is also sponsored by Fleshlight. Go fuck yourself.
No. No. Don't taint Fleshlight with this.
We are not sponsored by any company, though we are open to such.
Listen, we'll gladly sell out.
As long as it's not the Soros. Soros starts doing that, we're gonna just...
Who was it that said it? I think, yeah, it was Steven Crowder. I realize we're not exactly on topic right now, but if you could all just turn to the original source material, scroll down a bit, and then kill yourselves.
That would just be great. Thanks, Pumpkin. Did you just turn this... Did we just turn into Handsome Jack suddenly?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes,
Death cannot come soon enough.
King Taijutsus come in pairs. Yeah. It's a white and a black one, and they're kind of twisted around each other, or something like that. Anyway, in a flash, he was smacking the wolves, and sent them flying back, and blah blah blah. He turned to the baby, whatever it was, and said, "I'll protect you, stay with me."
Whatever it was. Do you know what a baby is, sir? Because it doesn't sound like you do.
No, Arn. We are not sponsored by that.
No jokes like that.
How do I
more jokes like that will get you timed out.
No.
How do I time him out? How do I time him out?
No. It's not fair. It's not fair. He doesn't have a warning, and there are no rules in the chat.
I was just gonna time him out for a minute so he could sit.
Do not pay attention to him.
Just keep going.
Don't feed
He's had his warning. That's all there is to it.
You know, smacking the wolf is a double entendre. Yes, yeah, probably.
I'm sorry, what? Smacking the wolf?
Isley is saying that smacking the wolf is a code word for...
Okay, look, just about anything can sound like a code word for masturbation if you say it in the right way.
Okay. Oh no.
What?
Like, for crying out loud.
Oh no.
Oh, fucking God, no.
Looking at the wolves, he grabbed the baby, struggling.
Kill me.
He grabbed a 15-foot long snake and ran with it. So what? He's dragging what? 13 feet of snake behind him?
We've reached full cartoon physics.
End me. Apparently it surprised Arn that I was so vehemently upset.
Unknowingly letting his chakra coat the baby, the young creature felt a strange energy coating it, an odd sensation. The energy was better than the negative vibes absorbed from humans. The baby cooed as it absorbed a large amount of his chakra. Even after cutting off the chakra, it continued to absorb the chakra before it stopped. Studied the animal. Unlike the other creatures, nothing was controlling it now. Watched as the reddish yellow eyes bled into bright blue-green, and the markings on its body turned blue-green, and its black skin turned gray. The creature looked at Naruto, and it spoke, "Father." Naruto skidded to a halt as he... Wait. Rewind.
He was doing it all on the run.
We rewind.
Why? Why? Just why?
He was dragging a wounded 15-foot snake by its head, basically.
Yes.
Holy fucking shit.
We don't know. We just don't know.
Oh my god.
Just don't know. We just don't know. We just can't seem to fathom the infinite parts of the universe where this makes sense and isn't complete and utter fucking bullshit.
That universe doesn't exist.
Look,
Actually, it doesn't exist.
I know we joke.
It's a universe where during World War II, all of a sudden, everyone just took stupid pills. And then
that wasn't.
And then Poland won the war.
Okay, fair enough. That is acceptable.
Why you gotta hate on Poland like that?
Because Poland were a bunch of idiots.
I would like to apologize.
Isley brings up a good point. All we have to do now is wait for it to turn into a little girl and then properly, quote, thank him.
Yeah. I'm disgusted because I know it's a possibility.
Oh fucking Christ, Isley!
Was he? Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't tell me he was right.
Naruto took a deep breath. I'll assume you just hatched and imprinted on me. What are you?
No!
The creature...
No! Why?
Warning!
Why?
Warning!
The creature
warning,
took a moment
warning,
to say shapeshift.
Eject!
Danger, Will Robinson!
Naruto looked at
Danger,
the
Will
creature
Robinson!
and asked, what do you mean by shapeshift? The basilisk's body changed. It morphed into a bear cub. And then into different animals, all babies, and a mountain goat. Finally, it returned to being a snake. So this creature can turn into whatever it wants.
That's convenient, isn't it?
I do not claim to be overly familiar with Ruby lore. I know enough to talk about it. But I am no expert. But last I checked,
the answer is
there
no.
was no shape-shifting Grimm.
There was one that was a disturbing amalgamation of Grimm.
I guess I'm your dad now. The now 5-foot-tall snake rose up, face to face.
This is just a little thing. I'm glad he didn't say it was his daddy.
Why'd you have to mention that? Why?
Damn it.
Was there a reason why you had to mention that?
Yes, because I'm grateful the author didn't write it that way.
Because now he's going to write it that way!
Oh! This is Akuma! Naruto is 8! Okay!
What?
Naruto is 8 years old.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
The King Taijutsu that we thought was a self-insert of C is actually a giant snake. That's not a euphemism.
I'm gonna kill myself. I have no
Excuse
hope
me?
left. Humanity does not deserve it. I'm gonna find the nearest military base, and God help me, I'll nuke us all.
Why did you make me join this? Why did you ping me 3
We
million
have to
times?
suffer. You
To
have to suffer
with us.
Everyone needs to suffer. Everyone needs to go to their friends and go, "Hey, friend, I realize this might strain our relationship, but you should definitely check out this guy because suffering needs to be
Share
shared."
the pain. Remember, people, pain is more bearable when you share it with other people.
Share it with all your friends, and if you lose your friendship in the process, we don't take responsibility for that.
Also, remember, one of the best ways for humans to bond is to share mutual hatred. This is a very easy way to do that.
Indeed, exactly. All right, so the snake was fat, so he called it a kumo, and the snake liked the name.
I thought you said Akuma.
It is a kuma, yes.
You said a
Okay.
Kumo.
I was wrong.
Okay, we don't know. We don't know if the author's inconsistent or if you just made a mistake. We have to check this.
Let's go on an adventure, he says. What's that say? The Almos? To the Almos, he said, as he and Akuma started walking down the path together. Woo!
I think my shit post is slightly relevant.
Boy! I can't wait for death to claim me.
Is my shit post relevant, Sneaky?
Yes, that is indeed relevant. Well then, I just looked at your other post to me.
Does it make you feel happy?
Oh yeah, no, like I told you, just completely blank. That,
Right.
you know what?
No.
Points for relevant shit posts.
Yeah, no, that was a relevant shitpost. In case you wish to know what shitpost we're talking about, you can join our Discord in the panels down below if you aren't already.
And enjoy the endless suffering we impose on everyone every day with our stupid shit.
Indeed. Indeed.
Indubitably.
Alright, so 9 years later, we're just gonna skip everything, like character development, bond development, development in general, power development, everything. It's 9 years later, we're just gonna say everything is whatever the way we say it is, because we already introduced the characters. What more do we need to do? Actually develop them? Hey, Arn,
I feel
you
physically
can,
ill.
kill yourself. We will not have
It's
you
called
here.
it's called shilling, Arn, and we will continue to do it.
We aren't chilling hard enough because there's only 4 people here, and 2 of them are on the stream. So, clearly, we need more people to know about this, and we need more people to watch this. And
join our
you,
suffering.
the viewers, are not doing your job in spreading the word and making people watch this.
Why did I just hear sniper?
That would be Ricky. Or
Because as it turns out, for some reason, that plays through my mic. I'm not sure why.
Fucking excuse me. Just post and at everyone on my server, then you wiener. Alright. I have admin permissions. Alright. Fine. I will do that.
Hold on. No, hold on. Oh, Jesus God, no.
You have given him the idea he has too much power.
Listen, giving him any power is too much power. I know this. He runs our Discord.
Alright.
Anyway, as I was saying, dunes of sand, blah blah blah, wide track, creature capable of slithering, will be at a city. That's what you said 2 miles ago. I said we should have asked for directions. I'm not gonna drop by some random people and ask for help. I'm a ninja. You are an idiot, father. The massive gray-scaled snake screamed at a staggering 250 feet long and 90 feet tall. Fucking excuse me.
Right then.
Oh my God! I couldn't talk, I was so upset.
We are really finding some trash, boys. This is some actual trash. This is a troll. Is this the same story? I've like been barely able to pay attention just because of all the mistakes. Is this the same story? Please tell me it's the same story. There can't be 2 idiots of this caliber. Or we can't have found 2 trolls in a row.
Oh, yes, we can.
Alright,
We need to believe that, or Sneaky will drink himself to death.
Okay, okay, so, around 200 feet long is a, college football field. So, this snake is longer than a college football field.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, it's 90 feet tall. Are you telling me that they, like, for scouting purposes, just get on the snake's head?
Yeah. No, honestly, they could just find directions from there.
Like, take a page from Orochimaru and sit on the head of your giant snake.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. Yeah. Yes, that's a big snake in the episode. 250 foot long snake.
Not a euphemism.
Force of nature is certainly a way to describe him. His anaconda body was thicker than the tallest cedar tree. I would go more with redwood, but yeah, I get the idea. Scale's harder than steel.
Also, I want to point out, while he might be a force of nature, he is ignoring the rules of nature.
Indeed.
I will not apologize for that. I will not apologize.
Blah, blah, blah. Cobra-like hood. Expanded what? Okay. What people don't know about the Cobra is that the hood is, its ribs. So when it flares the hood, it's literally flaring its ribs out. At least in the species that I learned about.
Who cares?
Now, to be fair, if this snake is feeding off of Naruto's chakra instead of actual food, it makes sense why it's so big, because, Naruto basically has infinite chakra.
But let me put it this way. There's a 250-foot-long, 90-foot tall Grim going around.
Yes, you would assume...
Okay, how can they take a step without hunters coming out of the walls?
Because it's not colored like a Grim.
Okay, but it's still a 250-foot-long, 90-foot-tall snake.
This is true. Now, if this was me...
First of all, previously, the only things that get that big on Remnant, or even remotely approach that size, are ancient Grim.
Not even close.
I said even remotely approach.
Not even close. That's like saying a smart car...
It's the closest equivalent.
Yeah, but that's like saying a smart car remotely approaches the size of a football field. Hi, Calvin.
Okay, look, my point being, this is by far the largest animal. Even if no one's going to try to attack it, like, every kingdom would be sending a science team.
Yes.
At minimum.
Yes. Now, again, like I said, if this was me in this situation, I probably would have been like, yeah, it's my semblance. It grows larger the stronger I get, or something like that, you know?
Well, okay, here's the thing. Even if you do that, they're still going to want to... then the scientists will still want to study it.
Whatever. Fuck me.
I'm just saying. Anyway, that this is stupid and the author's stupid.
Blah, blah, blah. He's got a wide hood. Blah, blah, blah. Mamba scales. He's got spines. He's got a skull mask, and the skull mask has teeth on it. Its eyes left a trail of light because apparently it's a fucking death knight now.
No, the red Grim Eyes did leave trails, I think.
Down the snake's back were osteoderms like a crocodile. So that's those little ridges. Yes, Patarion is still Patarion. It will remain unchanged. Because you have not witnessed the horrors that we have witnessed. This is a Naruto Ruby fic for everyone that's joining us.
And this is not the worst thing we've seen tonight.
This is not the worst
by a
thing.
long shot.
No, it is actually the best thing we've seen tonight. Because it has grammar, it has a coherent plot.
It has punctuation.
Not a good plot, a coherent one though. We can follow it, which is the important part, because the last two that we covered, I started drinking.
He drank a lot.
He did. It was actually kind of hilarious. But also at the same time, terrifying.
Yeah, I was actually a little concerned. She had like 7 shots of 80 proof vodka.
I'm still coherent.
That is immaterial to the fact that you have had 7 shots of 80 proof vodka. Like,
this is also,
that's a lot of fucking alcohol, man.
I will not deny that this is an excessive amount of alcohol. 7 shots of 80 proof is it's up there. I'm not exactly boasting about it, but it's up there. Anyway, real men drink the entire bottle in one gulp. I think if I drank this 2-liter bottle of 80 proof vodka in one gulp, I would die. Pretty thoroughly. Also, Isley, that is a fair point. Isley said that drunk me is about as coherent as normal me.
I was gonna say, I'm nervous about what happens on the day when I actually see you drunk. That seems unsafe.
It is. Anyway, so, blah blah blah, Naruto Uzumaki is super smexy and every girl will want his dick. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. That's not a nice thing to say to the guy who raised you. I say it because it's true. Last week you started a bar fight with some woman with a sword. Who walks up to, oh my god, he started a bar fight with Raven. Who walks up to a woman with a sword and said, hey, I couldn't help but notice you use a sword. Mind taking a look at mine? I was asking if she could help me fix Hurricane Blitz. You asked her in the worst way possible, and the fact that you were drunk doesn't help. I will give him kudos. That's actually a fairly good pickup line.
I was going to say, also, it's actually kind of it's actually a reasonably funny joke, given what we've seen.
Yes, indeed. I see your point, blah blah blah. I'm a nap. I laid down on Akuma's head, Akuma's side. They headed to Osiris. Orisis?
I'm not even gonna try, man.
A city with an airship station, straight the Veil. In the city they called home. The massive snake continued through the sand. Chill rode through the scales, but take care of that. As the blue marks on his body grew brightly, his body shrank and changed form. He slid down his back. Naruto's sleeping form now rested on the back of a large grizzly bear the size of an Ursa Minor. So he doesn't have to be a 250-foot long snake. He can just take that mass and compact it all the way down to a 13-foot animal.
That's
not how physics works.
That there is magic. I'm sorry, but that is magic.
That's straight up magic.
Like that so blows past even what a ceiling seal.
Now maybe if it was like a super huge bear, I would be like, okay, yeah, fine, whatever, makes sense. But like, we know this because previously the author had stated that when the snake was considered a baby at 15 feet, when it changed shape, it would turn into a baby version of whatever it was changing the shape into. Appropriately sized, of course. And so if we're changing shape...
Yeah, I was gonna say, it said nothing about changing its total mass, just its appearance.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming mass is going with it because it's not an illusion. But, you know, there's limits that I'm willing to believe. A 250-foot long snake that is 90 feet high? I'm not quite sure what that means.
No, I think that means it was 250 feet long, and when it was...
And its diameter was 90 feet thick?
No, he means it stood 90 feet in the air.
That doesn't make sense, though.
I'm not saying it does. I'm just saying that's what the author told us.
Alright,
Yes, the author told us this.
You piece.
Yeah, peace, Calvin.
Isley. Shapeshifters, much like tankers, are bullshit. True, in the immortal words of Clockblocker. Powers are bullshit.
But like that is some actual fucking magic.
Like, okay, look, I was willing to suspend my disbelief actually quite significantly for this story. I was willing to suspend my disbelief that he's 8. I was willing to suspend my disbelief that he somehow saved a baby 15-foot long King Taijutsu that didn't have its partner. Fine. Whatever. It's part of the title. I was willing to believe that it constantly feeding off Naruto's chakra instead of intermittent human emotions, it grew big. Sure. I was willing to believe that. What I'm not willing to believe is that a 250-foot long redwood thick snake turns into a large bear. That's what I'm not willing to believe.
I do like that's our limit.
No, I have seen Exalted before. There's a reason why I don't read it. There's a reason why I don't read fics for it. That is part of it. Anyway, the blue-eyed bear shambled through the sand. The 4-inch long claws gliding through the sand like it was water. That's actually no. Being a snake would probably go a lot farther in terms of travel. On top of that, you are a 250-foot long snake that eats chakra. I don't exactly think a exothermic reliance is a thing for you. Just throwing that out there. If you're gonna have a,
I was gonna mention that, but you probably mentioned it better than I could.
Snake, exothermic reliance. Maybe
I'm
not.
just so done. Like, I have nothing to say. Like, this is... Boy.
This is some shit.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
This is dumb.
The end.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
Anyway, so, blah blah blah. The city was made of sandstone and palm wood. The airship stationed in the center of it. Akuma sauntered down the final down and walked through the gates, the guard paying no attention to the familiar bear. Is Blondie alright? He was about to wake up. Okay, so it's a talking bear and everyone's accepting of the talking bear.
Why does it sound
Don't
more
you
and more
understand?
like a
It's
really
Sir
dumb...
Barrington. This is D&D
I was
now.
about to say, it sounds like a really dumb D&D campaign.
Yeah.
Congratulations, author. You've made your Naruto story sound like a bad D&D plot.
It sounds like all those times the druid goes, oh wait, I have a spell that lets my bear talk. And then you have to sit there as the druid RPs with himself talking to his bear and wasting spell slots to do so.
Because why wouldn't you do that?
Can we move on before my tonsils decide to strangle the nearest small animal?
Why would your tonsils do that?
Yeah,
That's
you
my
should...
question.
Dude, those are some aggressive tonsils.
You should probably get that checked out by a doctor.
I was gonna say, if your tonsils have become sentient, you should
blah blah blah. Later day at the bar. See you, Rob. Looked over at the bear. Wanna play poker?
Huh?
Okay, so there's 2 guards and a bear playing poker.
Why though?
Because isn't it hilarious? The guards are playing poker with the bear.
No. No.
No?
It's not hilarious.
No,
It's just
you sure?
it's just sad.
Seems pretty funny to me. Ha 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 ha! Kill me.
That sounds like
End
the start of a
my
bad
suffering.
joke. Guess who's back? Birdcage. Oh, why is it called the Birdcage? It doesn't make sense. It's in the middle of the fucking desert.
Guess who's
Make it a
back?
Desert name.
Back again.
Give me the regular George. He never drank, but ever since he came to Remnant, he had a habit of drinking.
Well, then he drinks quite a bit, doesn't he? And apparently the not drinking is not true.
Apparently, in the world of Remnant, you're either a extreme drunk or you just can't drink.
Either you're a functioning alcoholic or you're not a member of society.
Nothing big. A big shot hunter came in and asked about you. Drank all the whiskey. He's upstairs.
Oh, I wonder who that is.
Did he give you a name? Oh yeah, his name's Crow. The guy was hammered.
I wonder why.
Haha, old person
He's hammered
joke.
because he's reading this garbage.
Old person joke. Oh, you kids and your old people jokes.
Haha, old person jokes. My favorite.
Who would name their son Duck? Oh, you would. I was tired.
What?
Last
No.
time.
I don't
Okay, apparently, George's son is named Duck.
Well, you're a terrible parent.
Which is actually objectively the worst kind of name you can give someone. Because not only do you, when normally someone shouts duck, most people don't duck. But now when someone shouts duck, this person literally has a legitimate reason to not duck and instead turn around and look at the person talking to them.
And on a world like Remnant, that seems like it would be a health hazard. Oh no!
Duck! What?
Oh no! The giant. I don't know.
Wick, duck. What? Gets head cut off by a grip.
Yeah, or oh, duck gets hit by whatever the giant raven feathers are.
Nevermore. Yeah.
Yeah, the Nevermore.
Blah 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 blah. It probably had an odd spelling in it. Crow Branwyn. I was sent by my employer. He has an interest in me. Interest, do I have to worry about it? Why is it an old guy? How do you know it's an old guy?
Because I have plot clairvoyance.
Apparently, yes.
The best kind
Also,
of clairvoyant.
Apparently he's taken an interest in you. The dude's got a fucking pet talking bear that calls him father. Apparently should not be in that sentence. He's taken an interest, you really shouldn't be in that sentence either. It should sound more like, hey, we've finally gotten around to securing a place for you. You're coming with me.
You're trying to put logic in this, Sneaky. And don't you know, this is just a story written for fun, so you don't need to talk about plot inconsistencies or out of characterness.
What the fuck? I'm sure you've heard of Beacon. Good, because my employer is Ozpin, he said as he drank from his flask of alcohol. Speaking of which, time to drink from my flask of alcohol.
Ah! That is 8 shots now.
I feel like you should stop.
It's time to stop.
Oh boy, what could Ozpin the wizard himself want with an orphan? Your track record has caught his eye. His track record? Are you sure it's his track record and not the fucking talking bear?
Nah, it's just the track record.
If this story was straight comedy, I could forgive the inconsistencies, but it's not a comedy story, so fuck it.
Therefore, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, basically. It's not every day you find a 17-year-old capable of leveling 5 blocks in Atlas of all places. Actually,
what? Hold
yay.
on! What?
Ruby, given enough time. Nora,
excuse me, he leveled
easily.
5 blocks and you expect me to believe that he is not being hunted?
Yeah. What does he want with me? Oh, well, he wants to speak with you. Fucking imagine my shock. No shit.
Imagine my shock when it turns out someone's not garbage. Or imagine my shock when someone is garbage.
I just want to point out that, for all anyone knows, there is redwood thick tracks in the desert. Snake tracks. And in a world where giant snakes exist and they only happen to want to murder everyone, giant snake tracks would throw up some fucking red flags. But for some reason...
Don't forget the fact that there's a giant snake trail which suddenly disappears
into a giant bear trail. Holy shit! In 9 years, no one figured that out. Sir Barrington the bear must have an extremely high disguise point.
That bear is a spy.
Anyway, airship headed towards Beacon the next day.
Alright, Sauron, I know you might be slightly role-playing, but dude, you gotta calm the fuck down.
What the fuck is going on in our chat?
It's people.
Yeah, he needs to take a deep breath.
Naruto, blah blah blah. He was going to school because of Ozpin, the top hunter to ever exist. Blah blah blah. Veil. Blah blah blah.
Why is it whenever there's not like a? Why is it whenever there's not a self-insert OC, it's Naruto being the self-insert OC?
Yeah.
Because that way they get to claim that it's Naruto, but feel good about themselves.
Yeah. Something shifted next to Naruto. He looked over to see his best friend, not his son, Akuma, laying next to him as a large dog.
Best friend now.
Wait. Hold. The fuck wine. Record scratch. Freeze frame. How in the fuck is a 250-foot snake compressing itself to be the size of a fucking dog?
Beats me.
We already covered this. Literal magic. Something, let the pain end, Lord.
Let me up inside! Anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Wait, this is a, This is a brown dog with a white underside and a black grim mask. And no one's questioning this. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Wake me up. Oi, wake up. Oi.
Wake me up inside!
Can't wake
you
up.
Wanna play like that, huh? He pulled out a dog treat. Who wants a treat? The dog's ears picked up, and the grim-turned dog was in Naruto's vision, flopping drool everywhere. Borf. You want it, the dog's tail was
Borf?
wagging. You really want it, Akuma barked again. That would be hard to explain if he had actually talked out loud. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Stop the fucking presses. He's actually disguising the fact that he's a talking dog. Wow. It's almost like he should have been doing that the whole fucking time.
No, no one will connect the talking bear to the not talking dog.
I should go after him. The dog.
I mean, let's
ran
be
up.
real. No one's picked up on the fact that Zwei is actually sentient and in control of everything in the Ruby universe.
But
He is secretly the true seeker of the Grim. He is truly part of.
He's got the color scheme.
The large dog running over students in his way to get to the treat. He walked after the dog. Oh boy! Just in time for fucking the beginning of Ruby!
Yay! Also, I know apparently he and Weiss have a history. That was not covered at all, and that seems like something that should have been covered.
That was something that should have been covered.
Like,
Anyway.
I thought that was the entire point of an intro like this.
Yeah. Anyway, I would like to point out that the author is just ripping dialogue straight from the story. Yang gets hit by a dog treat.
Less trash.
Yep, dog treat hits Yang right in the forehead, and borf, 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 a big-ass dog runs at her and gets the dog treat. Akuma thought he was shameful in letting instincts control him. He was on top of a human girl. Oh boy. Instead, he proceeded to lick her face. Oh, that's getting hot and steamy.
Don't
No.
Don't even joke. Don't even joke about it.
Oh
Because
boy.
if it happens, it will be your fault.
It will be your fault, 100%.
Akuma, bad boy, get off her.
How are we still on chapter 1? I don't understand.
Wake me up inside.
Because this is literally fucking awful.
This is an
And
extended
we have
form.
to like take a break for Sneaky to fucking.
This is an
breathe.
extended form of cancer. That's why. I get off her. She tried to wipe drool off her face. That's fine. We have a dog, so I'm used to it, but not 10 times bigger. I'm Yang. Yang's out long. She jabbed a thumb into her chest. The Crimsonet looked torn between greeting Naruto and petting Akuma. You can pet him if you want. He doesn't bite. Great Dane Mastiff. His name's Akuma. I'm Ruby. Ruby Rose. Yang's my sister. Uzumaki Naruto. Naruto is my first name. He scratched the back of his head. He still couldn't understand why the first name and then last here. It's pretty fucking simple if you actually studied history like you said. It's because individualistic societies place emphasis on the personal name over the family name due to being individualistic and not clan.
Oh, you say,
or
and given that their
collectivist
population
based.
is teeny, teeny, tiny.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking simple, actually. Fuck off, die in a fire, author. Kuma
Yes.
is not English. It does mean something. What does it mean? It means devour. He could probably eat Zwei. Akuma drooled. What the fuck, Yang? Why is Ruby cursing?
Yeah. Boy, you want to talk about out of character? I'm gonna need a real good explanation to why Ruby is suddenly cursing.
Naruto, on the other hand, was shocked to hear her
She took
curse.
she took her edge pills.
What? What the? Yeah, final moments. Edge mode activate. Innocent girl such as Ruby curse. You just let her curse as opposed to what, scolding her? He asked Yang, who chuckled and waved him off. Dad and I gave up Ion making her stop a couple of years ago. Once she gets going, she won't stop. Yang said as a hologram popped up.
Boy, I guess we found the headcanon. Time to shamelessly steal Slax's image.
Oh, what's that?
The headcanon alert picture.
Oh, that's just a fucking cannon.
No, it's a cannon placed over a body. That took Slack minutes of work, don't you know?
It took his editor minutes of work.
Good point. Slacks would do actual work himself.
Anyway, this is the reboot.
That is sad on so many more levels.
So if there is no conservation of mass with Sneaky Boy, then why did time have to pass for him to be 250 feet long? Also, snakes are not measured in height, but rather radius and length. Alright. Poster.
Don't forget the part about Ruby cursing.
I'm not even bother with that. Because they already declared headcanon. So it's just like, you know what the response is going to be.
Yeah, did you not read headcanon?
Headcanon, therefore your arguments are invalid.
Yeah, basically. It's a headcanon, so therefore I can do whatever I want in it. It's like, well, yeah, technically true. It doesn't make you less stupid. Alright, here is a Harry Potter Lord of the Rings crossover. I said this would be our last Ruby fic.
I was hoping that would mean you'd had enough alcohol and you could stop.
No, but I am probably gonna pass out after this.
That's pretty understandable.
Not healthy, but okay.
You should probably also stop drinking.
You know what? No. Let's see how deep down this hole we can go. Keep drinking.
No.
Oh, come on. What's the worst that happens? We get drunk sneaky?
No, we need Sneaky to be alive.
Are all those who wander now lost? Beginning anew isn't easy when a former life refuses to let go. As a name, flees her past, Aragorn shirks from his future. Betrayal has hobbled them both. Can a fractured man heal a broken child? Before a second darkness rises to destroy all that is gold. What?
Okay, so we've got some
Hermione, severe alternative universe. Fandom purists should leave.
This is some autism.
Let's just go.
This is some autism.
Go for it. I'll be here providing moral support.
No, we're not doing this.
No, we're saying let's just leave. Let's just go. We shouldn't stay here.
Yeah, we're vetoing this?
I'm gonna put a veto on it, and I get the feeling you should too. But if you don't want to veto it, you can go ahead and read it. But something tells me you're not in the mood.
Alright, here's the next one. Lost to the Ages.
Wow. Sneaky gave up.
To be fair, we all gave up on that story.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Alright. We are approaching the grand finale. So to speak. Alright, Elder Scrolls Fairy Tale crossover. Lost to the Ages. Heroes are never forgotten, and legends never die.
Yes, they do. Legends die all the time in the Elder Scrolls universe.
This is
horrible,
always
painful deaths.
True. He was forgotten, and his legend was lost to the ages, under maintenance. OC.
I'm sorry.
Times Lisana. Natsu times Lucy. Go. Go forth, Atin. I shall provide moral support.
No, I'm not touching this. We're can't make me. I am so dead inside.
I'm not gonna read centered font.
What? So I should? No!
Yeah!
No! I have standards. They're small and non-existent, but centered font is definitely on that list. I'm not gonna read this. I am not gonna read this. Look, if you're that done, we can just stop.
You know what? Let's hold a vote. Everyone in favor of stopping now? Press F.
Everyone just press F in chat, please.
Pay respect.
Come on, let's see those.
Oh.
If you hate us all and you'd like us to keep going, chat, press Y. As in, why would you do this to us?
No. F for fucking kill me. Yeah, basically. Hold on, let me find it.
We're headed for the Seychelles. That's where our new home is now. Hey.
What?
I'm some operation we had.
Sneaky, you're gonna get this
9 years
copyrighted.
ago. Carving out our own world. Making our own future. And they took it away.
It's not like we're monetized.
Why are we just playing this now? Are you that, like, done with life that you're just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna play YouTube videos?
I'm gonna rebuild it.
No, I just wanted this specific scene.
Understandable.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
There's no end to my
Every
suffering.
night, I can feel my leg and my arm, even my fingers I lost won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there.
Why are there hamsters?
Is that your question?
Why
Yes.
is that your question?
That's my question.
Because there was one video of a hamster just giving the 1,000-yard stare.
Yes.
Anyway, so I have made my point. Everyone that's still here, thank you for suffering with us. I appreciate your dedication to the pain and the suffering that is this existence. If you enjoyed this, or masochist and want more, we do this every Tuesday
And
every
Friday.
Friday.
We're not sure why we do it Friday.
From 6 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch the previous 85 entries of this podcast,
Oh, there's
you
85
can
entries. Oh god.
you can find them on our YouTube page, which is in the panels down below, or if you're already on YouTube, well, you know where they are because you're on YouTube already. You click on our name.
We hope you're intelligent enough to do that.
I heartily encourage everyone to go to YouTube and help us out there with the algorithm, and to subscribe, leave a comment detailing how you're going to commit suicide after having watched this. Whatever you want to do, really, honestly.
We're not actually advocating suicide. We are just joking about that, folks. Just don't.
Let's see, anything else? There's a Discord, if you're not already on there, but I'm pretty sure everyone currently watching live is. If you enjoyed this enough, I heartily encourage you to destroy whatever familial and random peer group associations you might have, and to recommend this podcast to those people. And next time you'll see them in real life and they have watched our podcast, they'll look at you with disappointment in their eyes. But that doesn't matter because we have more people watching us. That's what matters. So we will see you all on Tuesday, or I might stream XCOM this weekend. Who knows? Oh, right. Before I forget, I am moving because I have a job now. I will be keeping everyone updated on the Discord on the status of when and what's happening, where and why. So see you then. Alright. So this is SneakyDevil, Atin, and Nose Hair signing off. We hope you've had a good stream. We hope you had a satisfactory time that would make you want to
Because
come
we
back
fucking didn't.
and enjoy more. And remember, the most important part of this whole thing,
Don't say it again. Don't
There
say
Don't
it
is
say
again.
it again.
always
Do not say
more.
it again.
and it
No.
always will get worse.
Oh, you
So
said
tune in next time.